Alright, what up YouTube? Doomnyc here with a deck doctor video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so it took me a little long, but yeah, I figured it out. This is for Anytime99. So yeah, he sent me a deck profile of Spaceships. So it was actually a lot of fun putting this deck together. So yeah, this is what I came up with. First off, we got 3 Blue Thunder T45s, you know, so 1700, so this is the beater in the deck. And yeah, destroy monster, get a token. Alright, Jade Knight, this is your searcher, so you're gonna run 3 of these like you are. Only 1000 attack, but 1800 defense is pretty strong. So, and you want this guy to get destroyed anyway. Then we run 3 Lord British Fighter. This guy's good. I mean, really good. He has like a lot of really good effects. When he destroys a monster, you can attack again, which is most likely what you're gonna do, and you can destroy a set spell or a trap, or you can get a token. So overall, this guy has three pretty good effects. Alright, this is a card that you're missing in the deck, and in my opinion, it's the best one. Victory Viper. 3 of these. It's the same 1200. It's got 3 effects. The only difference, like the spell and trap destruction, this can only destroy like face-up things. So if your opponent, but it's good for variation, because depending on the type of deck, like what if you're playing, you know, a deck running Solidarity, you know, or if there's a face-up World Decree on the field, then this guy will help you out. So yeah, definitely 3 of these. And what I like about this guy over British Space Fighter is the token that you get, right, like, is the same attack as him, whatever he is when he destroyed the monster. So if you pump him up with Honest, right, and you get that boost, the token comes with the boost on the field. So that's just major OTK potential right there. That's why 3 of these are really good. 2 Shining Angels, of course, more recruiting, well, searching in the deck. 1 DD Warrior Lady. I didn't really like this at 2. I thought that every monster in the deck besides T45 is unaffected by Bottomless, so running 2 of these is just giving yourself more targets for that. And I mean, as far as monster removal, the point of your deck is really to run over monsters. So in case you run into one that, you know, you really need to just remove, like a Stardust or something, you have 1 of these. But other than that, you know, if your opponent has a Dark Armed or a JD, you're gonna have to like eat some damage anyway, because you're gonna have to just straight up attack it. So just 1. And of course, double Honest. Every monster in the deck is light, so you gotta run double Honest. Okay, that's 17 monsters. Your deck had 18, but I took it down 1 because with the 3 Victory Vipers, it kind of smoothed it out a little bit. Alright, spells. 1 creature swap. You're running 3 of these. I think 3 is a bit much. I think 2 is good, but I side decked the 2nd creature swap, just 1, because more times than not with this build, you really just want to destroy monsters with the cards you have to get the tokens and do even more damage. So just 1 creature swap. 2 Shrink, very good idea for the deck. Like this a lot. If you don't have Honest, Shrink is the next best possibility, so that's really good. Instead of 2, 3 Book of Moon. This is like the MVP spell card of this deck, because when you have a spaceship on the field and you don't have Honest or Shrink in your hand, you can just book the monster, and even like a monster like Dark Armed, when he has 1000 attack, will be destroyed by 1 of your spaceships. So 3 Book of Moon is a must in the deck. You have to run that. Staples, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, 2 MSTs, Giant Trunade, and Cold Wave. I'm surprised you weren't running Cold Wave in the deck. You should really play this. This is really good. So, especially with your Honest plays, Cold Wave is really good. Okay, limiter, obvious, you're playing mostly machines, so you gotta play limiter. United We Stand. Alright. Now this card right here is primarily for the Victory Viper. You want to have this and Victory Viper on the field, and if you don't have like Honest, you want to pump up your Victory Viper because it's really good to pump them up because the token gets the boost automatically, so that's really good. Now you're playing Blue Thunder, you're playing British Space Fighter, you're playing Victory Viper. You know, all these guys have the option of getting that level 4 token, so I think you should run one of this. Light Wave Tuning, I know it kind of takes away from the deck's stopping special summoning, but that's why you're only going to run one. Just in case, you know, how many times might you have asked, damn, I wish I had that Stardust, that would have helped me. Yeah, Light Wave Tuning, what this does with a Victory Viper or a Lord Space British Fighter, when you attack, you kill the monster, you get the token. The token's level 4. You can play this after the token attacks, right? Make your monster a tuner with this, and then sync for a level 8. So that's a really good play, especially if you need to protect after. So yeah, that's really good. Alright, so that's the spells. Let's go on to the traps. Royal Oppression. Too bad this is at 1, because this deck really needs this card. This card is really good. It'll stop your Cyber Dragon, like your opponent's Cyber Dragon plays, which is huge because most of your stuff is machines, so you really need to stop Cyber Dragon at all costs. 2 Bottomless again for the Cyber Dragon. 2 Dark Bribe, Negation, especially because you need to attack a lot in this deck. Solemn, same thing. This is like overall really good. And Mirror Force and Call. And Call is nice because you can just, you know, do a lot of broken stuff with the deck, bringing back your spaceships. Alright, so that is the main deck. Side deck, of course, we're going to run 2 Cyber Dragon, and this just works overall good in the deck. It's a good beater, and you can also use it with you know, your monsters. If you're playing Machina, just be careful, like you can't use the tokens for Chimera Tech. So if you were to summon this and then summon like Victory Viper, you only get a 2000 Chimera Tech. You don't get a 3000 if it has a token, because it doesn't work that way. Once you fusion with the monster, the token disappears, so that doesn't work. 2 Thunder King. You could main deck. This card is really good, but I would really play this against people playing Triple Pot of Duality, Black Wings, anything that searches the deck with cards, like even GBs, it'll work. Effect Veiler, again, tuner, negates, a light monster. Dark for Black Wings, Skullmeister, and Crow for basically anything. This is your second creature swap. Nobleman for plants, and face down Rykos can be really a big pain for this deck, so that's a good card. My Body is a shield, in case you need it. If you're playing somebody running like Solemn and double Warning, then yeah, you might want to put that in. Maybe Warrior Elimination for 6 Sams. Nobleman of Extermination is really good. If you're playing a deck that's running a multiple of certain traps, this is really good. I would take out an MST for this, so just something you think about. Torrential, I didn't main deck this because I'd rather keep monsters on the field, but if you're playing someone with an explosive deck that summons monsters quickly, then yeah, you might want to put that in. And Starlight Road for Black Wings. Alright, so that's the side deck. Extra deck is just pretty generic. Cataster, Bryo, Goyo, Black Rose, Trip, Chimera Tech, because you know you are playing machines, so you gotta play that. Light End Dragon, just because you can get it, so that's why that's good. Dark End, you can Monster Reborn a Dark Monster, and then use Light Wave Tuning on one of your light and get that. Colossal, double Stardust, double Scrap Dragon, and Scrap Dragon is just so good in this deck. If you manage to sync for this and then you summon another one and then you just keep getting tokens, you can keep using the tokens of Scrap Dragon. That's pretty broken. and a Mistworm. So we're gonna be kind of hard actually to get this guy, but it's possible. You never know. All right. So yeah, that is Deck Doctor. I don't know what number it is. It's been a while since I've done this, but yeah. Anytime99. I hope you guys like the fix. It's not really much of a fix, but I think it's enough changes to make the deck a little bit better, even though the deck was really good already. But yeah, this guy, you gotta get this in the deck. So yeah, until next time, YouTube, peace.